Drow has an item time, and we were like, oh, Drow's got Skadi Manta, she's going to win you the game. That's what Medusa is. You get Skadi Manta.
Go along with the Drow Ranger. I mean, at least you've got a slow, I suppose, to enable the Blood Right for the laning. Getting the reflection early on, realizing that you hadn't revealed on all of the heroes in the lane just yet. So, oh, actually, well, this might not be as great a play if he goes down.
He did the hard part, which was avoid that initial gank at level 1. Well, he's still level 1, but the initial gank, he's going to go down to the second one. 3 heroes, no problem. As soon as one of the heroes...
With 5 mangoes, just using the first one here.
Let's get caught by the cookie, but with a Metamorphosis and the slow from the reflection, Afu in some trouble. That's going to be a kill going Skem's way, not Jackie's, but... You know, any kills top, that's money for Jackie, because that's just Scam. He's going to be
coming out to him just yet, so I can look to bully him, just give vision for Jackie to start getting some of those right clicks onto him for free.
Down bottom,
mid one.
Yeah, mid one's overextended a little bit, gets caught out. Okay, if he's just, you know, farming it up and pressuring the Ember.
I mean, obviously it's a good thing, right? But his main priority is making sure he's got that boots of travel to really enable him to use the Firefly, get it onto the back lines as mid one. He's going to go down again.
Yeah.
To basically go on mid one, like I'm just saying, right? Because I mentioned during the draft that a big part of Rod...
A couple TPs mid, both teams TPing a support in. Ember's got some backup here, and with the Afu rotation, they actually kill off Yopaj. Great move from Afu to show up and catch the Batrider by surprise.
To enable...
Yeah, exactly. He needed an enemy, you know? The CEO life is kind of boring when, you know, there's there's no corporate enemies. Now, that's why they always beat Fnatic. Moon's something like, oh, we're playing Fnatic, easy win. They beat him here in the regional finals. They beat him also and won, and he's pressuring this mid T1 tower, but it feels like Yopaj
Mid one's getting pressured too.
Yeah, mid one. Uh-oh. Rolling Thunder coming out, and the turnaround. I think mid one knows he's dead. He was just looking for a last creep or deny or two, but...
Going into the phase boots next, realizing that he needs to be the one on the front lines, tanking up a lot of this damage coming through from the Terrorblade. He's the main one that Ember Spirit's concerned about right now, because Batrider, his attention's all going to be towards the Drow and the Bloodseeker.
They've got Roger down bottom. He was trying to defend this bottom tier 1 tower, but they're willing to commit the ultimates.
An even bigger win for SMG.
Yeah, that kind of quietly went unnoticed, at least by me, because, yeah, it was constantly mid one going down, but Jackie, he only died the one time very early on, but he's not gotten much for him. Top lane, meanwhile, Afu is going to find himself getting rotated on. Ember Spirit there, Moon is able to clean up at least one of these kills. So it's a 1-for-1 trade so far. Moon still has Remnants if he wants to play around them. Has the good damage from the side of Fist, and he's just going to Remnant. Have to let their tier 1 mid tower go down. They didn't have the heroes in position to make the move to defend it, and as a result, they're going to be a little bit vulnerable because of this. Rage Potato could be caught in some trouble here. Inside the kinetic field with the Static Storm on top of him. The Rolling Thunder going to come through as well. If he had some backup, he might go for a Ravage, but he's all alone and will happily...
No Rolling Thunder means that you don't need to be all that worried right now.
See the Batrider, I believe, keeping in, but he's already caught the Bloodseeker, who can't get it off a Rupture, so... They defend the top tower. That's something SMG have been really proactive about, just trying to constantly take these early towers using... Go for that Roshan sometime kind of soon, but now Rune's coming out, gets denied by Scam. He may pay for this with his life, does get the glimpse out on Moon, but nicely done with the Remnant. Leaves one on top of Scam, but that he comes back to once the glimpse ends, and he'll finish off the kill, but I feel like in a passive game, like coming down here, hunting for the TB. Jackie, smoke gonna pop here. Afu knows he's nearby. The kiss is now gonna be used as well. They found the TB, and without a Manta Style, he gets rooted up, ravaged as well, just to make sure he doesn't use a Sunder. Perhaps a bit overkill, but when you're killing a TB, it's always going to... He needs to finish off some of these items, whether it's the BKB or the Manta Style. He's not ready to fight at all right now.
Moon, bottom side. Have to be careful about maybe bumping him outside of the Static Storm, but it's going to be just fine. But you need to use the lasso for it. A Batrider looking to try and dive onto you. I suppose the main counter to that is that FBZ, he's the one with the Lincoln Sphere. So, nice Blink Ravage.
Gets Blink Ravage. Cookie follow-up. Can he get off the Rolling Thunder? He's trying to swashbuckle his way out of there, but he gets caught by the Rupture. Anchor Smash down. Kiss is coming in now as well, but Yopaj has a BKB on his Batrider, so he's going to be able to bring down at least Roger. Not sure he can do too much more because the minus armor and the physical damage is just too much for him to stand up against, so... No Ravage for quite some time, so... Does feel like Boom are posturing to take another fight in a minute. They've got all their big ultimates here. Rune coming out, and they're looking to fight this, but they're just caught in the meat grinder. Moon and mid one just eat Tims and FBZ alive. And with the Rupture on Yopaj, he's forced to BKB, but he's got no TP. That Rupture's still on him for a little bit longer. Does some good damage here. It finally wears off, and with the Static Storm, pulls him out. Is he going to die to this? The damage over time, the Thunderstrike, it's going to barely be enough. Skem gets the kill in the end. Moon's not done. He wants Yopaj. Has he got another Remnant? 2 seconds. He's chasing as if he wants to go for this. Remnant into the base. He's going for it indeed. Sleight of Fist is there with the Searing Chains. Can he push him away with the Flame Break? It's not going to be enough with the BKB from Moon. SMG diving up in Boom's base, going for these kills.
Jackie
and
getting dived as well. Mid one.
Yeah. Doesn't have a Sunder. He's already used it. He is BKB and Metamorph, but he's going to run away in mid one. He's gone down, though, in the process, so they do get the TP kill, but they're dropping like flies elsewhere. Moon, unfortunately, out of mana himself, though. Without bottle charges, he may just die to a Weaver. He needs help, and he doesn't really have much coming. If anything, there's more enemies on the way. FBZ misses the Swashbuckle, but the Rolling Thunder should be there to finish off this kill. Remnant comes up. Moon, he's got the mana, but the Weaver coming in. Shikuchi damage. It's going to be FBZ with the Swashbuckle. Absolutely chaotic fight happening in like
Everything on SMG.
Yeah, and that's maybe something SMG realizes, that without that Rolling Thunder, this Roche is a lot safer, but Static Storm catches up 4 inside the kinetic field as well. Yopaj on top, the Ravage to counter this one. Jackie doesn't have the BKB in time, but now he gets it off afterwards, and with the lasso coming into play, they're just getting eaten alive in this Roshan pit. They tip Skem, and oh boy, what a disaster for SMG.
This feels like more than one tip. That was game winning.
Going for the Roshan still. Moon, he's in, but he's too early. Roshan ends up going down. I think Moon, he got it. He killed Roshan and got the Aegis. 1 versus 5. Moon, he's trying to get the Yopaj kill. He's got 1. Can he get anything else? He's going to force it back. Does get glimpsed in, though. Have they got the damage from Moon? They're also low on the Boom side. They don't really want to fight him right now. He's out of Remnant charges, though, and I believe that means they should be able to kill him off. But Roger's showing up to help him out, and Moon, he's back to safety. He's going to live with the Aegis in hand as well. They want to defend this top lane. They've smoked up, and FBZ has the blink to go with the Lincoln Sphere, so he can initiate in with that Rolling Thunder, and he's going to do just that. They break the Lincolns on mid one. They get the lasso to follow it up, and he got the BKB off, so the Rolling Thunder not doing anything, at least onto the Drow Ranger. Attempted TP out from mid one, but is the damage there? They've got the kill with the TB. Mid one thought he could make it out, but he thought wrong. Tide refreshes, goes for a second Ravage here. They're looking to turn this one with the kisses, and Moon is in with the BKB. They're doing too much damage to the Boom side. Even with the dead Drow Ranger, it's the rest of the SMG squad who is just eating Boom alive. FBZ's got the roll up, will swashbuckle to the high. Be fine here, gets the Remnant away. But when you're playing against heroes like Disruptor, breaking that Lincoln's is so easy.
He's even looking to give over the...
They'll kill off the Bloodseeker here. Moon's actually shown up with a DD rune, though. A lot of damage potentially coming out from him. Yeah, the Gush is there as well. Yopaj has no Flaming Lasso, so Moon, plenty of Remnants left to play around, and I think he knows that, so he's trying to bait them in a little bit. Needs to be careful not to get sunned up. Instead, he's going to go offensive. As long as he doesn't get caught in a Static Storm, he's going to be A-OK, and with a BKB in hand, there's not really much to answer this Moon. Ember, he just goes jumping in. Or BKB onto the Disruptor to get himself out of the Static Storm. Still has this TD for a little bit longer, but the last one comes up. The TB right-click damage. It's going to be a lot with the Swashbuckle. They kill off Moon. He gets a little bit overzealous there and gets punished. Nice multi-shot from mid one on the high ground, doing some good damage, but Boom is chasing as if they want more. Teams has been dusted up.
We see in Eastern Europe, I believe, that Yatoro, whenever he plays the Drow Ranger game, got a pick off
BKB lasso, yep. It's just the support Snapfire, but Boom showing they happy to go on even the support here. They have to work a little bit harder for it, but they do still get it. Not done yet, though. Rolling Thunder, yeah. FBZ's just going on the backlines. He's got himself a solo kill, essentially. He will get Ravaged here. Raging Potato wants to punish FBZ. It's a pretty big kill. Is it worth a Ravage when you got a Refresher? He's thinking the answer is yes. He's going to instantly refresh here as they go charging in onto Skem. They know this Tide's clicked at that Refresher now, so they're going to be a little bit careful on the Boom side. And they'll back off for now.
So much action for supports. You know, this is the sort of game where if I had a Refresher pop, so you need to start playing a little bit more around Tims, perhaps. He's got his Aghanim Scepter. Could afford to even give him over the Psychic Headband for that extra range. I know it's important on a bat, but still.
Boom with Aegis and DD, he's the pusher. You wouldn't normally expect the Ember. You think Drow, but on the backlines, they've caught Skem. He was trying to go for a bit of a backstab, and he's being picked off, so Double damage Ember. Moon is having a hell of a game. Level 26, and he's going to go back onto the high ground with this Aegis. Recognizing that the Drow's positioning is so important that they don't want to send Drow to actually push these high ground buildings. They're letting Moon do the dirty work, and so far so good for SMG. They've taken the tower here, but the initiation coming in from FBZ with the roll-up to try and chain stun this Ember. Gets the Yule Scepter as well. Stuns up both Afu as well as Moon, taking out his first life. And Afu in trouble now as well. They're going to lose the Snapfire. Instant buyback as Moon is going to think of a way out here, but he gets caught in the lasso. TB with the right-click damage. The Ravage comes out, but they BKB. Jackie's going to look to try and kill Moon through this, but Moon, he gets the remnant away, and Jackie just died. Time lapse is going to save him. He still has Sunder if he needs to use it, and he may just need to. He's been caught in the Ravage, but he's stunned up, and he can't use it. Mid one is just a machine gun turret in the back lines. Buybacks coming from Boom. They've got to try and win this fight off of them. As FBZ, he's got the roll-up, but he hasn't got the Rolling Thunder itself, and they just haven't got the way to get on top of this Drow Ranger or the Ember Spirit. And yep, Static Storm coming out. FBZ, defensive Yules to keep himself alive, but they can't kill any of these SMG heroes. The Rupture coming into play as well. Yeah, they're not done. They're going for the dives here. Moon is feeling like he's just too tough to handle. Mid one isn't so keen on diving after what happened last game. He's going to finish off the Raxen for its side, making sure that this Drow Ranger doesn't get jumped. It feels like they're constantly trying to get the backlines on the Drow, but Mid one is just positioning too well. Perhaps the FBZ Rolling Thunder is going to look to turn the tides here. They're going to find just the Bloodseeker. That's not enough. They need more. And Mid one would be a great find if they can get it, but he gets the Shadow Blade away. As FBZ's Rolling Thunder unable to kind of stay on top of him, and now that Rolling Thunder's down, Moon wants to jump in. He's looking to dive. Mantisal out of the root coming in from Jackie, but his TB is in trouble with the Drow Ranger. Just trying to deal with him. The BKB comes out. He finds a Sunder. Roger goes down. Nice Sunder. They've got the lasso. Drow Ranger in trouble. No marksmanship. He's trapped in the kinetic field as well. He needs a way out. He hasn't got it, but then TB is getting low. The Drow Ranger does take a spill. The entire SMG side is just falling, dropping one by one like flies. Moon, though, he's the last man standing on the SMG side, and he is doing a lot of damage here, but he's got to deal with multiple heroes. FBZ, roll up. Still alive for now. Swashbuckle away. He's still with a Yule Scepter, and with the disarm and the silence coming onto the Ember, he's out of mana. He's got no remnants. Moon is dead for. 4 dead, only Roger alive. He's so fast with everyone so low. He can find.
Yeah. You just got to enable Skem as much as possible, right? Just give him the Psychic Headband. But the
Drow's so close to this mid lane.
25 though.
Whoa. Ravage. They've gone in. They've caught FBZ. He tries to swash away, but the Bloodseeker makes sure they get the kill with the Rupture. And I don't think Boom want to fight without him, but the problem is Moon's going to force a fight.
They found him.
Yep. And that's the Skem Disruptor, the hero of so many of these team fights. They're maybe not done. Jackie probably just needs to BKB TP out, yeah.
Oh, big win for Boom. Big win.
Yeah. And Wind Waker is only a soft dispel, so that maybe makes me think that it doesn't break it.
I've just never seen it. Wind Waker, not the most common item.
Top lane Skem. In some trouble once again. Yep. Down Boom's support Disruptor, and FBZ is just going to get the hell out of there. He's got a lot.
Disruptor has the buyback available.
They've got double Ravage. Raging Potato's just going to plop himself on the front lines here, and Moon is not ignoring the front lines. He's going on the back lines. He's looking to deal with some of these supports, and FBZ is taking so much damage. He does roll himself up, and he's in the fountain. In the fountain. Is the damage from the fountain going to be enough? And the Rolling Thunder's done to fold up. He does remnant away in the end. Got the save on him to himself, and the Rolling Thunder now onto the Tidehunter. He's going to try Wind Waker himself out of there. But meanwhile, it's Megas. Mid-one's just like, thanks, I'll happily just take your base. Moon doing everything he can to just create a world of room for his teammates. Static Storm is completely off the mark as Moon's running with the BKB. Refreshes as well. He wants Skem, who's just sitting there on the Shadow Amulet. They don't have detection, but it doesn't matter. Too much damage, including the multi-shot to finish him off. Ravage now onto the backlines. Catches out too, but the time lapse helps Jackie out. Buys him the time to get some of his spells off. He's Metamorph up. He needs a Sunder target, but he can't use it in time. Mid one kills him before he can even think of Sundering because of his BKB. And SMG with TB dead, I believe they may just cinch this game. There's no lasso, there's no pullback into the fountain. 3 seconds and lasso's back up. Perhaps that's the last hope here for Boom. They go in with the Rolling Thunder on FBZ. Looking around his Yopaz, trying to figure out who the target's going to be for the lasso.
He missed
Oh, he didn't get the Drow Ranger. And as a result, now he's in a world of pain. Moon and Roger just charging forward, and FBZ is going to watch his base fall as Boom are going to find themselves in a Game 3 decider. SMG a team that so many people just kind of counted out, I think, after day one. I mean, and somewhat rightfully so. They got stomped by Boom. They bounced back. Day two, they 2-0 Fnatic, and here they are, forcing Boom to a game 3.
Boon, take a bow. Like, that was an exceptional performance coming through from the SMG mid laner. The CEO himself just says, I'm not going to let my company go under. 69,000 damage on this Moon Ember Spirit. Crazy, crazy stuff. And well deserving of MVP in mine.
Nice. Very nice from Moon. Absolutely top-notch stuff. I mean, the Aegis steal itself, like, that felt like the moment where the game was like, okay, good effort from SMG, but Boom, they're just going to do their thing, play for the late game, get the Aegis. But then he goes in, steals the Roshan, steals the Aegis, and somehow you can see him there smiling on the camera. He is feeling really good in the background. He pops out now, but what a showing from him. And the team as a whole, I mean, this was a game where normally I feel like SMG in the past would crack under the pressure of a, deciding game against a team like Boom Esports. It takes some serious resilience to bounce back like this.
Absolutely. It's a measured head, and it's someone that clearly wants to put his team in